Hey everyone, it is awesome to see you all again. I'm really pretty excited today. I have started recording this video because I got goosebumps. So a little bit of backstory. A couple weeks ago, I'm at this little get together with some friends. The topic sort of turns into gaming and things that are happening in gaming, and Dead by Daylight was brought up, and we started talking about Nicolas Cage being in Dead by Daylight and what that all meant. And one of the girls there at the party actually was spoke up. She says she's a relative of very loose relative of Nicolas Cage. But we started talking about it, and I couldn't believe it. A little bit serendipitous. And she said, "Oh, I have his number." And I was like, "Okay, sure." She's like, "No, you can go ahead. Like, here's his number. Text him. He loves, talking to fans. I'm sure he'd get a kick out of it." And I was like, "Okay, maybe." So, I didn't really know what to do, but I decided I'm just going to text him and see if this is true. And so we started texting him. A couple of replies later, and we basically set up this time now to do a quick little kind of an interview about Dead by Daylight, his involvement with the project, and just kind of dive right in. So I have his number ready to go right here. I'm going to press send, throw it on speaker, and we'll see what happens here. So fingers crossed he answers. A little nervous.
Hello.
Hey, is this Nicolas Cage?
It is.
Hey, this is Nate. We've been texting the other day, just around maybe doing an interview here with you and Dead by Daylight. Do you recall that?
Oh, right, of course. It's happy to banter with you. Fire away.
Awesome, yeah. Well, let's just get into it. I guess I was wondering first, how this whole thing came to fruition. Had you even heard of Dead by Daylight before?
Honestly, no. I've always been fascinated with video games. I think now more than ever, the line between virtual reality and reality itself is blurring.
Sure.
It's really an exciting time. In fact, over the years, I've auditioned for several video game characters like Crash Bandicoot, Duke Nukem, Lara Croft. I even auditioned for the role of Mario, but narrowly lost to Charles Martinet.
Wait, really? Do you still remember your audition lines?
Wow, it has been a while, and let's see. Wahoo, okie dokie, here we go.
That's something. Narrowly lost, huh?
Numero dos, mi amigo.
Okay, well, so back to Dead by Daylight. A lot of fans, raving about the idea of you coming to that universe. When you based on the roles you played, the characters, it seems like you're a natural fit, for this sort of thing. What was that experience like?
Well, it was challenging. You're going around for weeks hunting lost teenagers in the woods, coming up with new and gruesome ways to snuff out their existence.
Right.
Trying out various maniacal laughs. And then one day, the studio calls you to say you got the gig.
Wait.
So I headed into their mocap studio, which I have to say was
Hold
really
on. Sorry,
incredible.
I think I misheard you. You say you hunted and killed a bunch of teenagers in the woods before you started working on the game. I think you meant to say you acted out those things during the motion capture phase.
No, that would actually be terrible.
What?
Showing up to a set unprepared like that would be career suicide. I always put my best foot forward. When I took on The Rock, I swam to Alcatraz and locked myself in an abandoned cell for over 3 weeks. When I did Leaving Las Vegas, I spent 23 days literally driving in and out of Las Vegas. And when I did National Treasure, well, let's just say the Declaration of Independence, currently on display in D.C., was printed out of FedEx Kinko's.
Okay, so just to be clear, you're saying that you killed a bunch of kids to prepare for your role for Dead by Daylight?
You say killed, I say collaborated with. Tomato, tomato.
Well, both of them say prison sentence.
Well, that wouldn't be the worst thing. I mean, right now I'm preparing for Con Air 2, Extra Baggage. The script is completely AI generated, and I have to say, very cerebral.
All right. Well, I'm actually kind of excited about that one, but you can't just murder people.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Thank you.
But you can collaborate with them.
Okay. You know what? I can't. I just.
It sounds like we're done. I'm gonna continue putting this bunny back in the box.